Hello YouTubers, Manny here with Manny's How To Workshop. Back again with part 2 to installing the ceiling fixture, light fixture, fan fixture box. And in the part 2 I'm going to show you how to snake the wire, which is, I'm using a 14-2, which is used mostly for lighting circuits, as your 12-2 is actually for your outlets. 14.2 is rated for 15 amp load max, and 12.2 is 20 amp max. Just a little tip for you there. So anyway, yeah, so I'm back at it again, and I already went up in my attic and put the snake through the existing hole that these two wires came down. Okay, that's coming into this box. So I was able to still use that same hole. They made a big enough hole, which that's a nice thing. Most electricians will do that. They'll make a big enough hole so that if you ever have to snake another wire, you still can use the same hole instead of making your own hole, which I'm glad of. I didn't have to make my own hole. But anyway, so like I said, this is my snake right here. It's electrical wire snake. And like I said, fished it down, grabbed it, pulled it out, and now I've attached my cable, my Romex cable right here. And what you want to do at the end of the snake tip, there's a little loop. Okay, matter of fact, you can see part of it right there. Okay, so you skin back or take back some of the insulation off the cable, and then take the 3 wires and put it right through that loop, and then take some electrical tape and wrap it all the way around. And what that does is it ensures that when you're pulling the snake up, it's not going to get snagged on anything, and when it's going through the hole, that this won't pull away from the wires. That's what the tape helps to do, is secure that in place. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go up top, and I'll show you me pulling it through. Normally, you know, this works better with 2 people, but you can do it with 1 person. All right, so let me take you up top and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so there's my my electrical snake wheel right there, and you see that it's coming through the bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys down here for a second, and then I'll pull it through, and then I'm gonna show you what you need to do after that. All right, you guys, so I'm up here again, and like I said, it's freaking hot, and there's really no working room here, so I'm gonna try to set myself up over here on a piece of plywood so that I'll be able to pull up that snake with the wire. All right, I don't know if you can see me. I know you can see part of me. Here's this right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop pulling this up. And the way you pull this up is that you have to reel this back. You know what? Let me do it from the other position over here, where it's much easier. Oh, I'm telling you. Woo. All right, here we go. So basically what you do is you pull it up, take the handle like this, and just close it, or you know, just wind it back up again. All right, so the wire's coming up. I can feel some resistance, but when it gets close to where the hole is, you have to be careful, because the other 2 wires are creating tension. And let's see if I can show you. That's not gonna work. Okay, right there. All right, so like I said, this where it's coming through right there where those 2 wires are. So I'm gonna have to look straight down into there to see my wire coming up, so that I can guide it through the hole. Alright, let me set you guys down here. I know the lighting's crap, but hold on a second. Alright, so I have to position myself over the AC duct. There we go. Alright, see, I can put the light right there so I can see what I'm doing. Come on, stand up by yourself. There you go. Alright, so like I said, oh, there it is. Right there. Came through. Yay. Alright. Now you just have to unravel the tape. If I can find the end. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there it is. As I'm in here, bent over, of course I'm sweating buckets. Alright, where is that tape end? Oh, sorry if the light flashed in your eyes, but trying to find this tape end right here so I can unravel this. Come on. Oh, there you are. I guess this tape is really good, so come on. There we go. Alright. Found the end. Now I'm going to unravel it. And that's it for the snake. Don't need it anymore. So basically, yep, disconnect from the snake. Put that aside. Now I'm going to pull as much as I can that I think I'm going to need to bring it to the box. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I did over here also. Alright, so right here, from here, really light? Are you kidding me? Alright, let me pause you guys here for a second. Alright, you guys, so my other light died out on me, conked out. But anyway, what I was saying is, so from this point here, right there, I'm going to go underneath this truss part right here. And then I cleared a channel all the way over there to where the box is on the insulation so I can run the wire over there. And you really don't have to staple it or anything like that. Mostly here they ran it. When they ran it originally, they didn't staple not much anyway. Only on the stud inside the walls. But here in the attic, they didn't staple none of the wires. So they're just free sitting over here. So basically, like I said, I'm just gonna send it over there and then go right to the box. Go ahead and sneak it underneath this, right there, like that. And then I'm just gonna go over there and stick it in the box. Alright, so I gotta make my way over there without knocking over the camera. There we go. Okay. Make my way to the plywood right there. So like I was saying, guys, if I want to, I can staple it down and everything, but it's not really necessary. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover the area again with the insulation as best as I can, like that. Try to leave it as fluffy as possible, and where this plywood piece is, I'm gonna have to come back after I remove it and refluff the insulation there as well, so it's not flat, because then you use your R value if your insulation becomes flat. All right, so let's go downstairs and I'll show you how I'm gonna tie it in to the switch box. All right. There we go. Okay. And like I said, guys, it's probably approaching 95 degrees up here, and I'm freaking dripping sweat. I know some of you guys are like, oh, but you're not wearing a mask. Yeah, technically I should be wearing a mask. There's a little bit of dust up here, you know, but I'm not really disturbing it too much to the point where it's affecting me, like, you know, my breathing. But anyway, guys, all right, let me pause you for a second and I'll bring you back downstairs.